Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. I have returned. Today we'll be doing what if Raditz was the legendary Super Saiyan. Now you may be asking, wait, didn't I do this already? Well, yeah, I did. However, I wanted to redo it because on the first part I kind of like, it's not kind of good. It's kind of like, I don't know, pretty, I don't know, I just don't like it. So I wanted to redo it. I might delete the other one, but I'm not going to continue it. So I want to do a remake, and this time it's not going to have too much parts, or at least a few short parts for all I know. So consider this a real April Fool's what if, since I know I'm supposed to do this on April 1st, but I said I upload a different what if. So this is for me making up for that. Anyway, don't take this what if seriously. It's a April Fool's joke. And if you guys want me to do another April Fool's what if, comment down below. And I might do it either this month or maybe next year on April Fool's Day. Anyway, let us begin, shall we? So we start off where Raditz was first born. And when people are trying to scan his power level, obviously everyone will be terrified because this Saiyan is a high level power. Like, it reminds King Vegeta of the previous Saiyan that he sent away. Although, thankfully for Raditz' power level is at least slightly below than Vegeta, so it's not going to raise too much suspicions where King Vegeta was sent Raditz away, like he did with Broly. And plus, it's some plot convenience too, so we can keep Raditz in the story because if we assume that Raditz is sent to Vampa, then it will probably be a repeat of the Broly movie. Well, not really, because it's going to change a lot in the story, and we want to have this what if now movie. So yeah, so for plot convenience, let's say that King Vegeta doesn't send Raditz away. Instead, Raditz is placed with the highest class Saiyans, which means that Raditz is not a low class Saiyan. Instead, he is an elite Saiyan, like Vegeta. And obviously, he'll be part of Vegeta's crew, which Bardock would be proud because his son is now a high class elite, although a little jealous because he's still a low class Saiyan and everyone mocks him for it. But one day, of course, the fateful day where Frieza comes into planet Vegeta and decides to blow up the planet. Bardock tries to stand up against Frieza, but it's no use because he dies anyway. But at least his two sons, Kakarot and Raditz, are now safe, with Kakarot being sent to Earth like he did in the original, and Raditz being sent to where Vegeta's squad is at. And Nappa and Vegeta won't mock Raditz because, as I said, he's now an elite Saiyan. He's not considered a low-class Saiyan. Although Nappa is still somewhat stronger than, well, actually, Nappa is considered to be one of the weakest. And, well, it's kind of poetic in a way because now they mock Nappa for being the weakest. Because Raditz's power level, instead of being the normal 1.5, 1,500, whatever power level is, he's actually now considered to be either the 6 or 7,000, with Vegeta still being the strongest Saiyan out there. And while they doing their normal things with Frieza, conquering planets and such, Vegeta and Nappa does recognize Raditz's rage most of the times because most of the battles they go into, sometimes where something pisses Raditz off, some reason his power just rise up drastically. Like, it gets to the point where it even surpassed Vegeta's base form once he goes to that one of the outreach base. And sometimes he even lose control, almost killing his own members, but luckily Vegeta went to his grade form and is able to subdue Raditz. Although they don't kill him because they recognize how strong Raditz is, so they just need to keep his rage in control. So yeah, during these years, they're also trying to one day, overthrow Frieza as they usually do, which Raditz suggests they should get Kakarot. And Vegeta and Nappa, well, they completely agree because assuming that Kakarot might have the same potential as Raditz, so they allow him to go in. But they tell him, make sure to keep his rage in check because if they do, they're not going to be able to save him. And they're not going to plan on going with him since they need to make sure they do the mission so Frieza doesn't get suspicious. Of course, Raditz agrees and just sent back to Earth. He has no worries about what's going to happen to Earth because he's completely unstoppable. And well, unfortunately, that is true because we still get the part where Raditz came to Earth. And the first enemy Raditz has had to face, his most biggest fear, is the farmer with a shotgun. Unfortunately, this isn't Dragon Ball Legends, and Raditz pretty much easily kills the farmer without worrying about dying to the farmer over and over. He able to go to Kakarot, explain his Saiyan heritage, and like a normal, Goku refused to join Raditz, and Raditz responded with a powerful kick to his stomach, and taking his son. Of course, like in the original, Piccolo and Goku, tried to find Raditz to save Gohan. However, unfortunately for them, it's not going to go out the same because Raditz is a complete monster, able to easily take down Piccolo and Goku. Piccolo still tried to use his special beam cannon, while Goku is able to find Raditz's weak spot, which is his tail, and Raditz is still completely hopeless against it. He begs Goku to let him go, which he does. But this time, Raditz was already angry about the fact that he was almost killed by Goku, since Goku found his weak spot, which is his tail. And because of this anger he's feeling, this rage just completely take over Raditz and kills Kakarot by firing a powerful beam right into his chest, killing the Saiyan instantly, which Piccolo is shocked to see. And of course, Gohan, seeing his father killed, rages out, bursting out the Saiyan pod, and then attacking Raditz, pretty much trying to fight Raditz. But however, since Raditz was already powerful than Gohan multiple times, this time even more so, as not on. At this time he's on guard. Gohan attacks just basically do nothing. It's like trying to punch a brick wall. And Raditz, well, still kind of pissed. He actually fired a ki blast, and this ki blast was so powerful that it actually completely vaporized Gohan. And Piccolo, now alone, stood absolutely no chance at the mercy of Raditz. And pretty much Raditz will just kill the Maneki and run away. And because of Piccolo dying, this means the Dragon Balls and Kami are also taken out, unknown to Raditz. And because of that, Raditz easily defeat everyone here. He's able to eventually calm down, but now that his space pod is destroyed, he has no way of leaving the planet, and that just angers him even more. But he's trying to remain calm, so he doesn't like go completely blind and rage and blow up the planet, just killing himself that way, because that would not be good for him. But now that he's stuck on Earth, he needs to figure out how to leave this low-life planet. But since he's here, he might as well find some useful things. So he begins to fly around. And don't worry, I haven't forget about Bulma, because pretty much sure Bulma will still go on his ship to find Goku or go to the location, which Raditz will pretty much blow up the ship, killing everyone in there. So unfortunately, no one is strong enough to defeat Raditz. So Raditz just flies around, destroy things. Although he doesn't want to destroy everything because he needs a ship to get out here. But thankfully for Raditz, he got his scout on, so he contacted Vegeta and Nappa, where Vegeta and Nappa heard about what happened on Earth. And well, they're kind of amused that Raditz's ship got destroyed by a child, although they were surprised it was a hybrid kid. And they kind of scold Raditz for killing him because they could have used him to get Frieza, but it doesn't matter. It came to a waste, but at least to get another planet to take over. Which Raditz considered this planet is considered small, but it has surprisingly advanced technology. So Vegeta and Nappa will make their way to Earth, and with an extra ship, so they could get Raditz out of there. So basically Raditz trapped there for 1 year straight. He's not sure what to do. What he just do, like conquer the planet, destroy things, just do what Kakarot failed to do? Yeah, he could at least do that to pass the time. And so Raditz just does that, flying around, destroy things. However, the drones were watching Raditz, and the drones were leaded to Dr. Gero's laboratory. And seeing that Son Goku has died by an alien, he's kind of angry because he wanted to be the one to kill Kakarot. However, the drones does pick up the reading that this guy is related to Goku, so he could get his chance to kill Goku. And he just learned that Goku's real name is Kakarot, but he's still going to call him Goku since that's what he knows. That's what his name is known to be. And since Raditz basically destroyed everything quickly, Dr. Gero has to build a machine really quickly if he wants to get revenge, or at least satisfy his revenge. But seeing how powerful Raditz is, he needs to build something really quickly. And he has 1 year left when Raditz was about to leave. So he decided that he's going to build at least one single android. Focus all his android into one creature. He goes down to the lab and decides that he's going to focus all of his technology and his smarts to Cell, because right now Cell is like the closest thing he could make, and he needs to make him really quickly. And well, that's what he's gonna do. He begins to make Cell, and as Raditz continues to destroy things, we leave this what if off for now. Yeah, this time we're not gonna do a good ending round. We're gonna go focus on Raditz because Raditz is pretty much the strongest being as for right now. But will he get stronger? Will he achieve something greater that even the Saiyans and Frieza were feared? We just gotta find out. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Peace.